go.
Welcome to the channel, everybody. If you would, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're going to get over and cover some XCN. As you can see on the chart today, we've been 2 hours and 34 minutes on the new day. XCN is up 0.97%. We got to push up to the top of the fib right here at this resistance level up here, and got a rejection coming back down. We pushed all the way up to the top of the fib right here at the 1 at 00534. And now we're currently pulling back and we're sitting at 00520. But I wanted to come and give you an update on the chart, on some news on XCN that's with the mainnet, and come and cover that with you. So we're going to get over on the, going to cover some stuff on Goliath. Something huge is about to happen with XCN, and I wanted to bring that to your attention. It could send this altcoin into a massive move. And this is going to happen on March 27th. The Goliath mainnet is scheduled to launch. As we've been covering here on the channel, it's a historical event. Like, this can trigger, some explosive price action in the crypto market with, on XCN. But the big question is, will this push XCN higher, or is this setting up for a major fake out? So what we're going to do here at the channel, we're going to break it down. And the biggest catalyst right now for XCN is the upcoming Goliath mainnet launch. This upgrade is, it's important because it moves the project towards a fully operational blockchain network. That means real transactions, applications running on chain, and actual network activity. And when networks move from development to real usage, the market often starts paying attention. And we're gonna have some people coming here. People's already paying attention to XCN. And why traders are watching XCN right now? Traders are watching XCN for 3 major reasons, and number one is whale accumulation. You got whales buying up, XCN. You got large wallets that have been buying significant amounts of XCN during, the recent pullbacks. I've been buying. If you retail, you've been buying. And, and what's behind all this? It's the mainnet hype. Crypto markets often, price in catalysts, like this weeks before they happen. And you got altcoin rotation. You got when capital, when capital starts rotating out of Bitcoin into smaller caps, projects like, XCN can move extremely fast. And we've seen XCN in the past move really fast. And number 3, I want to bring you the chart setup. Looking at the chart right now, you look at XCN, XCN is sitting at a critical level, around 0.5%. If the price breaks above the resistance, we could see a momentum move towards the next major liquidity zone. But if that fails, the market could revisit lower levels before the mainnet event. So this is a very important moment for the chart structure. And then I'm gonna bring you the bull case. The mainnet launch bridge, if it brings real attention to the project, the 3 things here that XCN could, experience is increased trading volume, new exchange interest, and ecosystem growth. You know, and I'm gonna bring you and in crypto narrative plus hype can send send smaller cap altcoins flying like XCN. It don't take very much to move a project like XCN. And I want to bring you the bear case. You got right now. You can listen to this content creator, that content creator, not being negative, but really even the good ones is like, are we gonna move up, or we're gonna have a green month this month, or we're gonna pull back further, or really it's hard for anybody to predict where the market's gonna end up. Bottom's gonna be. I'm predicting Bitcoin bottom to be around 38 to 32,000. I could be completely wrong, but I did do a video you can go see, check it out, and I think it's on the thumbnail. Bitcoin 32,000, 38,000, and I explain in there why I believe it's going to go back to 32 to 38,000. Check it out if you want to. But we also have to talk about the risk, the bear case. Crypto markets love, they love to run by the rumor and sell the news event. That means the price could pump leading up to the catalyst. I mean, we could start moving up now. It has been showing some momentum in the last couple of days, but can't get above the 50-day moving average is what I've been seeing on the charts. And then sells off once the event actually happens. We could pump up into the event and then just drop right back down. So traders need to stay cautious. The next few weeks could be huge for XCN. And going into March 27th, when the mainnet launch approaching, we could see some volatility, some fast pumps up and pullbacks, push ups and pullbacks. And I asked the question, I'm going to ask you a question. Will XCN break out, or will this become another classic crypto fake out? And we've seen that with all cryptos, not just XCN. Not being negative on XCN, because I like XCN, I hold XCN. But a lot of times we see these low caps pump and then dump. There's something behind it, I just don't want to bring it out here. You got people, somebody with a lot of money can make things happen. So I'll leave that there, and you can figure that out. And let me know in the comment what you think XCN is going to go to leading up to this launch on March 27th. You think it's going to pull back, or it's going to continue to drop? Hey, any comments welcome. And I'll keep bringing you these updates, but just if you like them, just hit that subscribe button. And you see right here, it did push up through this. These are fair value gaps I got on here. And these red areas up here is the resistance areas, and this is on the 1 hour chart. And as you can see, we finally pushed back up through this one right here. It sets at the top at 0.0518. And, if we can hold this and continue pushing up, but I want to take these, let's see, I want to take these fair value gaps off, and I want to look at more or less your resistance and your support areas. But you got, that's the 30-minute. We don't have nothing on I'm just looking at something. You got one right there, a resistance area right there, at 0.0566. But let me take this off. What I seen earlier. This 50-day moving average right here, every time it gets up to that 50-day moving average on the daily chart, it gets a rejection. It gets rejected and comes down. We need to break above this, and it sets at 0.0533. If we can break above this 50-day moving average and stay above it and hold, we can move up. I can see us moving all the way up, maybe getting rejected at the 100-day and coming down, holding this 0.0546 as a level of support before pushing up higher. So getting above this 50-day right here and getting above the 236 right here, this is basically from 533 up to 546 is resistance right here right now. So we can push up and break through. It tried one time, but it could have got right there. But when it was coming down and hit, it tried to push through, get some momentum right there. As you can see, it has some volume. Let's see. No, it had not. It had more volume on that one than it did this one. But anyway, it tried to push up and pull right back. Got resisted at that 50-day. We need to get above this 50-day, above this 236. For XCN to show momentum and it's going to move on up higher, it needs to get above the 50-day, get above this 236 level here and hold. And then we can see from there, if we got the volume and the interest still coming in on XCN to move higher, break this trend line. And see, that's a major resistance right there. See how it come up one time here and hit this 100-day, hit that trend line and got rejected. Well, it's going to have some momentum once it breaks above this 50-day to get above this upper channel it's been moving in, the top of this channel right here where this 100-day is. So we're going to have to see a bigger shift in the market. We could see XCN gradually get above this 50-day up here to 236 at 0.0546. But we're going to need more to get up here above that 100-day, up above this top of this downward, this channel right here, up here to 0, and hold this 580 as a level of support. With this Bitcoin rally that we could be having, Bitcoin's trying to slowly push up, but like I say, look at there, it's getting rejected at the 50-day moving average also. So that's another thing there. You could also probably see, and right now, just to give you an update on XRP, it's not showing no strength at all, really. It's sitting at $1.40, but it's not showing no strength. It can't even get up to the 50-day moving average. So very weak on XRP. But Sui was showing some strength, and now, like I say, the market, like the majority of these Bitcoin and these alts, cannot get above the 50-day moving average. So that's not good. Not a lot of momentum in the market right now. With what's going on. But if we can get if we can get some resolution out in the Middle East, with America and Israel and Iran in the Strait of Hormuz, we could see this market push up higher before going much lower. We can have we could see a small little rally, altcoin season, before we finish the major drop on Bitcoin. and the other alts. I mean, all these alts really is going to pull back when Bitcoin pulls back much more. But I want to come and cover the chart with you, give you the update on Goliath. I ain't going to keep you here too much longer. But like I say, if you enjoy the content, you like what we bring to you, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button. Until the next time, God bless you.